The birth of Moses is a pivotal event in the Bible, particularly in the book of Exodus. Moses was born during a time of great oppression for the Israelites in Egypt, where they had been living as slaves for several centuries. According to the biblical narrative, the Pharaoh, fearing the growing population of Israelites, issued a decree that all Hebrew male infants should be killed by drowning in the Nile River. This harsh order was meant to control the Israelite population and prevent them from becoming too powerful. Moses' birth occurred under these grim circumstances, and his mother, Jochebed, was determined to save her son. In an act of faith and ingenuity, she hid him for 3 months, protecting him from the Egyptian soldiers who were searching for newborn boys. However, when it became impossible to hide him any longer, she devised a plan. She made a basket, coated it with tar and pitch to make it waterproof, and placed the infant Moses inside. She then set the basket afloat on the Nile River, hoping that God would protect him. Moses' sister, Miriam, watched from a distance as the basket drifted along the riverbank. At that moment, Pharaoh's daughter came to the river to bathe and discovered the basket. When she opened it and found the baby, she immediately recognized that he was a Hebrew child. Moved with compassion, she decided to adopt him as her own son, despite knowing the risks involved. Miriam, who had been watching nearby, approached the princess and offered to find a Hebrew woman to nurse the child. The princess agreed, and Miriam brought their mother, Jochebed, to nurse Moses. Moses was raised in the Egyptian palace, receiving a royal upbringing, yet his Hebrew heritage was never forgotten. His birth and survival were seen as miraculous and marked by divine intervention. As Moses grew, he would later become the leader who would deliver the Israelites from slavery in Egypt and lead them toward the Promised Land, fulfilling God's plan for his people. The story of Moses' birth highlights themes of faith, divine protection, and the hope of liberation. It also sets the stage for the dramatic events that would unfold in the story of the Exodus.